She will be talking about the targeting of the Meitei Hindus in America. Please welcome Dr. Billie Guarino.
I have a slide, yes. I can start. Kurumjiri. Good evening, everyone. Distinguished members of Congress and esteemed guests. I want to thank the organizers for giving me a platform today where people from different faiths, Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, and even atheist community can come together, synergize, and raise a unified voice against hate. Today, I speak on behalf of the underrepresented Meitei Hindu community who have become a quote-unquote micro-minority in the land of our own birth, which is Manipur. We have been demonized, we have been subjected to unimaginable hate over the past few months. As we address the rise of Hindu hate, we cannot ignore the tragedy unfolding in Manipur in northeastern India, especially the plight of the Meitei community. The slow genocide of the Meiteis is a stark reminder of the pervasive nature of discrimination, disinformation campaigns, and subjugation. In the 2001 census, Meitei Hindus comprised 62% of the population of Manipur. In 10 years, in 2011, the number plummeted to 41.39%, and for a relative comparison, Christians constitute about 41.29%, but in the media, there will always be this minority-majority discourse that one would see. And today, in 2024, if we go by the trend and extrapolate, the Meitei Hindu population could have reduced to another 20% in the last 10 years. The 2021 census has been delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So over an extended duration, the Meitei populace has endured systemic marginalization, targeted acts of aggression, and deliberate efforts aimed at erasing our cultural identity. We have been pushed to the periphery of societal discourse, our voices silenced, and identities vilified. The territorial boundaries of Manipur has been encroached upon, our cultural legacy undermined, and our very existence jeopardized. The transgressions committed against the Meiteis cannot be dismissed as isolated occurrences. Rather, they epitomize a broader continuum of discrimination and subjugation entrenched within a societal framework and the overall rise of Hindu hate all over the world. The vilification of the Meitei populace represents a blatant infringement upon our fundamental human rights, casting a pall over a collective moral conscience. And I have an example here of 393 temples, including a 200-year-old Shiv Mandir, which has been destroyed. The destruction of Hindu temples represent a profound violation of religious freedom, which Diya also talked about, culture and heritage and human dignity. Throughout history, Hindu temples have served as sacred spaces for worship, community gatherings, and cultural celebrations. They stand as tangible symbols of spiritual devotion, architectural prowess, and historical continuity. Move to the next slide. So, if you see here, this was the temple, the Shiv temple that was vandalized. I wouldn't even call it vandalized. The whole thing was flattened, and you can see a symbolic beheading of Lord Shiv here. The Shiva Lingam was completely destroyed, and this is what is happening in Manipur right now. The desecration of these sacred sites have erased centuries of cultural and religious heritage. It undermines the principles of tolerance, pluralism, and mutual respect that are the bedrock of a democratic society. Some cases, apart from this, are the desecration of indigenous sacred sites in Manipur. So this is a Nag Mandir that has been destroyed. Indigenous sites at Mount Kaubru and Tangjung Hills. These are religious sites that could be comparable to, say, like Mount Kailash, where people, have pilgrimages every year. Also in Meitei culture, it is customary, as Tejalji has also pointed out, that where every household maintains a mandir, or a designated space of worship within its premises. And tragically, numerous Meitei houses have been burned and flattened. Like when I say flattened, the houses have been completely destroyed with JCBs, and there's nothing left of those houses. It's just rubble left now. Not only dwelling, but also sacred places of reverence. So I do have like 393 temples that were destroyed, but with the 2,500 plus houses that were destroyed, all mandirs within the household and outside the household have also been destroyed. Today, we must unequivocally condemn the wanton destruction of sacred sites and places of worship and hold accountable those responsible for such egregious acts. We must stand in solidarity with the Hindu community, affirming their right, or our right, to worship freely and safeguarding our sacred spaces from harm. The gradual marginalization of the Meitei Hindus serve as a poignant reminder of the crucial need to confront hatred and intolerance in all their manifestations. And today, I appeal to everyone to stand in unwavering solidarity with the Meitei community. Help us amplify our voice and champion our cause for justice. Together, let us denounce the act of violence and discrimination and root out the vicious cycle of hate. We cannot lay claim to the ideals of justice and equity while overtly disregarding the plight of a marginalized Meitei Hindu community. Let us pledge to support the Meitei community, reaffirming our steadfast commitment to the cause of justice, principles of tolerance, diversity, and mutual respect. And through collective endeavor, we can forge a future wherein every individual is accorded due reverence, irrespective of their ethnic lineage, religious affiliations, or socioeconomic standing. Thank you.